Yeah, it is started. No? Yeah. So I was telling about so this is the unit number 2, and that is measures of central tendency. Okay, that is a single value or figure. That is a number. Okay, value. It is a numerical data. So numerical value that represents the entire set of data. Okay. Suppose I want to calculate, I want to know, like to know that what is the average height in the class, semester 1, okay, or particular class, or what is the average height of the students in the particular class. So I get the single value which is mostly observed. So it is the value to which most of the observations are closer. So to that value, to that height, suppose, how we calculate it, as we have to calculate all the values, whatever the height, or if you are asking about age. Okay, so all the heights of H1, H2, H2 up to 70 students. Okay, and then divide it by 70. That is total number of students in the class. So we are getting that single value or single figure. Why we require this type of average, or this single value, or central tendency, or this mean, also called as average, or median, or mode? Why we require this? Okay, in see, actually, for description of statistical data, okay, it elaborate or quite brief, okay, depending on two factors. That is, what is the nature of data? What is the nature of data? Whether it is numeric or it is alphabetic, what is the type of data? Okay, and the purpose for which the same data is collected. For what purpose you have collected that data? So what calculations are required? So what value is required? What type of analysis you want? Okay, what type of result you want? Okay, so it depends on the statistical data, depending on two factors. Okay, that is nature of data, means study of this. So nature of data and the purpose for which the same data have been collected. Okay. See, now if we are describing data statistically, or we are saying something verbally, we must ensure that the description is neither, very brief, or nor it should be lengthy. So your description should not be very brief. That is, in short, what you would like to tell that nobody will know. Okay, and it should not be too lengthy as well. Okay, so the measures of this central tendency enable us to compare two or more distributions, okay, pertaining to the same time period. Okay, it is very important. I will repeat this. This measure of central tendency enable us to compare two or more distributions pertaining to the same time period, or within same distribution over time. Okay, at the same time. I will tell you one example. Like the average consumption of coffee in two different regions or territories. Okay, that is the average consumption of coffee in two different cities, like in Mumbai and in Chennai. Okay, that we would like to know. Okay, for the same period in month of August, in same period. Okay, or that particular Mumbai in two different cities, Mumbai and Chennai for 2 years, that is 2019 and 2020. So over the period it is called as. Are you getting this? So it can be attempted by means of an average. Okay. So consumption of coffee in two different cities for the same period, or these two cities for 2 years, that is 2018, 2019, whatever, 2019 and 2020. Okay, so it can be attempted by means of an average. Okay, so it is like that. So this is the way we can analyze the data, we can study the data statistically. Okay, for this purpose we need this central tendency. Now see, what is the concept of central tendency of statistical data? What is this concept? So second, I will write in the, or will somebody write in the chat window? Okay, we have this recording. So what is this central tendency? What is this concept? It is a central or some typical value for a probability distribution. For a probability distribution. So what is this probability distribution? It is a statistical function that describes all the possible values. Remember that, all the possible values and likelihoods. Likelihoods means similar. Okay, likelihoods that a random variable can take within a given range. Okay, this is the definition of probability distribution. Please write this in your notebook and read it from the book or online also. So these factors, okay, include the distributions, average, mean, standard deviation, skewness, and kurtosis. Okay, so that we shall see. So probability distribution is a statistical function that describes all the possible values and likelihoods that a random variable can take within a given range. Okay, so this is the central tendency or central or typical value for a probability distribution. So how far it is, this variable, how far it is from this average. Okay, so this that we can read it or we can study it. So this is central tendency is for this. So it is, or you can say it may also be called a center or location of distribution. Location of the distribution also called. Now see, generally हम बोलते हैं ना, generally we say that measures of central tendency are often called as average. We generally say this, like what we say in Hindi, like जैसे कि बोलचाल की भाषा बोलते हैं ना हम, बोलचाल की भाषा. So for anything, see, on an average, this is the consumption of tea in this region. On an average, this is the height in the class. On an average, this is the result, or this is the percentage marks obtained by students. So this is the result analysis. Okay, for that result analysis, examination, for particular examination or particular subject, this is the average percentage of the students in the mathematics, like this. So this is generally we call this as a averages. Okay, central tendency means. So see, this is the it is the descriptive summary. Note down this descriptive summary, or you can say descriptive statistics. How we can analyze the statistical data? That is in two ways. Number one is descriptive statistics, and number two is inferential statistics. So this will be a home assignment for you. You have, I will ask you tomorrow that what are the statistical data of stated in two ways. So what are they? Number one, you write it down. What is descriptive statistics? Number two, what is inferential statistics? Is that clear? Okay, so descriptive statistics. I will give you some hint. Descriptive statistics is concerned with describing or summarizing the numerical properties of data. That's why this is the this comes under descriptive statistics. Are you getting it? So it is like so central tendency is a descriptive summary of a data set through a single value. Okay, descriptive summary. जैसे कि हम बोल रहे हैं कि we are seeing that this is the average height. Okay, that is the thing. So that reflects the center of the data distribution. Center of the data distribution. Okay. So from that average value, the other data is somewhat at the small distances. Okay, like this. So average value कैसे होता है? That is the average age. Suppose it is 23. Okay, in the class. So 23 के आसपास ही होगा बाकी के भी ages. So that means 22, maybe 22.5, 22 and 6 months. ऐसे कुछ. Okay, so it is central value and other values are nearby that place. So that is the data distribution. That's why it reflects the center of the data distribution. Okay. So along with the variability, that is dispersion, we say, of data set, central tendency is a branch of descriptive statistics. Note down this. So that is central tendency is a branch of descriptive statistics because we are dealing with the numerical data. Okay, dealing with the numerical data, or we are describing it, summarizing the numerical properties of a data. Okay, so it is a numerical property. It can be counted. Okay, so that is the thing. Now see, in other words, the this central tendency is one of the most essential concept, quite essential concepts in statistics. It is very essential thing. So it actually it does not provide information regarding the individual values in a data set, but it delivers a comprehensive summary of the whole data set. Okay, are you agree with this? Hello students, are you agree with this? So it is the comprehensive summary of the whole data set. Okay, that we say that this is the mean value, this is the average value. So it is the summary of the whole, whatever the value, percentage marks of whole class. Okay, that is the. Now see, measure of central tendency or this statistical average. Okay, so what is that? It is generally described using the measures like mean or average. Okay, so this is arithmetic mean, or just mean it is called, or average. Okay. So these are the various measures of central tendency. So mean. So what is this mean or average? So it represents the sum of all values in a data set divided by the total number of values. Divided by the total number of values. So this is the, I have changed the slide. Are you getting the formula? Arithmetic mean? Are you able to see? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is the arithmetic mean. So it is defined as the sum of values of all observations divided by the number of observations. See, for n values in a set of data, like namely x1, x2, x3 up to xn, the mean of data is given as x bar equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 and so on till xn number of values divided by n. Okay, as well as it is written as x bar equal to summation of xi, value of I is from I equal to 1 to n. The same meaning of this, okay, this formula x1, x2, x3 up to n. So value of I is from 1, so x1, x2, so from 1 I equal to 1 to n. Okay, you write like this, divided by n. Is that clear? Have you written this? So this is about the mean. Okay, so I will tell you. And what is the median? Median is the middle value in a data set that is arranged in ascending order, that is from the smallest value to the largest value. Okay, if a data set contains an even number of values, okay, that then it is the middle value when it is arranged in ascending order from smallest value to largest value. And if a data set contains an even number of values, the median of data set is the even numbers. For even numbers, what will be that? It will be a mean of the two middle values. We shall see examples that time. Have you got it? Suppose the number of if the data set contains an odd numbers, then what will be the median? When data set contains an odd number of values. Odd number of values means, suppose there are 9 values in a data set. Hello, 9 values in a data set. Then what will be the median? 9 values. Will be randomly values. So, otherwise, you take it as like 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. So what will be the median? First, we have to arrange it in ascending order.
Ma'am, fifth one.
Yes. Yes, yes. 1 minute. But I said that suppose you have odd number of values. Now we will take it as, suppose these numbers are like randomly 1, 3, 2. Are you able to see my whiteboard? Hello?
No, ma'am.
No?
We can see. We can't see the numbers.
अच्छा, I'm writing something. अच्छा, ठीक है.
Yeah.
Are you able to see that? नहीं. ठीक है. I will try it again. Now, have you seen something I have written on this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Suppose what I said, number of values, total number of values. Suppose you can say total number of values, not actual values, total number of values are suppose 9. That is the odd figure, means odd number. Okay, odd hai na? Yeah. So, and these are like 3 to for example, I am taking this as 7, 5, 9, 8. कौन सा बाकी अभी? It is 6.
4.
हाँ 4. Okay, 4. ये कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है. मैं for time being I am taking these are the values. So first of all, what you are supposed to do? You have to arrange it in ascending order. Smallest to लोएस्ट. अभी ये ऐसे समझो कि ये कोई भी रैंडम वैल्यू है, आई मीन कोई भी है, वेयर फॉर taken it as a simple. So what will be the ascending order? 1 2 3 4 5. So I have sorted it in computer cells 8 and 9. Now what is the definition of median? We are learning this median. So what is definition of median? It is the middle value. We are saying it as a middle value. Okay, so middle value in a data set that is arranged in ascending order. Okay, it is arranged in ascending order. Okay, this is the definition, simple definition of median. Now, what will be the median of this value? This is the simple question I have asked, and the answer you said that is 5. Yes, so this is the median of these numbers. Okay, this. Now, what is the what the sentence I said about this? How you have done middle value? When it is a total number of values are odd. Okay, odd. We have taken, for example, this is 9. So when odd. My question is, when the numbers are total number of values are even, that means suppose यहाँ पे और एक अभी 10 आ गया. Even means 10. This is the another example. Huh? Don't confuse in that. Are you getting it? If you have any doubt, just tell me what I mean to say.
No, ma'am, we are getting it.
तो अभी क्या होगा? Median. Suppose there are even numbers of total number of values are even. Then if the data set contains an even number of values, the median of the data set is the mean of the two middle values. Is the mean of the two middle values.
5 6 हो जाएगा मैम.
हाँ, yes, हाँ.
5 6 होगा ना.
हाँ, 5 and 6 ये मिडिल में है, इसके ऊपर 4 एंड नीचे 4 है. सो ये कैसे होगा? इसका मीन निकालना है, मीन ऑफ दीज नंबर्स. ओके, मीन इक्वल टू क्या? 5 plus 6 divided by 2. What is that? 11 by 2 equal to
5.5.
yes.
5.
So, yeah, 5. 5.5. Is it readable?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm getting some problem in this. ये क्या ये जो बोर्ड है ना, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक. ठीक है. So this is 5. अरे ठीक है. We will not take. Choose करना is very difficult. So this is 5.5. Have you got it? When total number of values are odd, then it is very easy that ascending order में arrange करो and then find the middle value. Okay. So previous example was till 9 we have seen. And when the total number of values are even, then get the median of the data set is the mean means average. Okay, mean of the two middle values. So it is the mean of the two middle values. Okay, so this is about the median. Okay. Yeah. Now, what will be the? Should I erase all this? Have you written in short? Mean, median? Huh? Huh. Yeah. Yes, you were asking something. Any doubt? Anybody has any doubt till now? No, no? Okay. I will erase this. Would you like to say something? Okay. Now is the another central tendency, that is mode. So mode defines, right, this as a definition, defines the most frequently occurring value. Okay, what is it? The most frequently occurring value in a data set. Okay. Have you written? Mode defines the most frequently occurring value in a data set. Okay. So in some cases, this data set may contain multiple modes also. Multiple modes means we'll see example, but it can happen. So in some cases, a data set may contain multiple modes, while some data sets may not have any mode at all. Sub value single hand. So it is not having any mode. It is like that. Okay. Even though the measures of this above are the most commonly used to define central tendency. So what are they? We have seen mean, mode, and median. Okay. So yeah, mean though this is one is average. Median is the middle value.
Middle term.
Yes.
Middle term.
Middle value. And mode defines the most frequently occurring. That means whose frequency is highest. And frequency you have to calculate. Suppose its frequency is highest. Then. Okay. So this is about the central tendency. This. Yeah. Now, what are the characteristics of good statistical average? Characteristics of good statistical average. Can you guess? Can you have this? Can you guess what should be the characteristics of good statistical average? Suppose you are calculating mean, okay, average. So what should be the characteristic? Note down that. Number one, it should be well defined. Okay, it should be well defined so that a unique answer can be obtained. So you should have the unique answer. Okay, so it should be well defined. See, first of all, for what purpose you are calculating, according to that, what type of central tendency you should apply for particular result. Okay, that should be done. What type of data you have and what is your study. It is first of all you have to find out. And then what should be the central tendency, whatever the calculations, for what purpose and why. Okay, so that you have to decide, and then you have to calculate, suppose average. So this we have to calculate. And what should be the characteristics? It should be a you should obtain a unique answer, and it should be well defined. Okay, well defined. नहीं तो फिर ऐसे कर रहे हैं, आपकी एक डेटा है, you are calculating, suppose average age. For what purpose you are calculating? From the same class you have to take the data. Okay, so that is the thing. Now second characteristics, it should be easy to understand. Easy to understand, isn't it? Okay, it should be easy to understand as well as easy to calculate. That means I will write it in the same thing. Easy to understand, calculate, and interpret. Okay, so this is the second important good characteristic of statistical average. Yeah. Third characteristic, it should be based on all the observations of the data. Okay, if you are calculating average marks of particular class in particular subject, or percentage marks, total percentage marks, okay, for that, and there are 70 students in the class, and you are only calculating for 25 students or 50 students, no, it will not give you the correct answers. That means it should be based on all the observations. Okay, all the observations of the data. Okay, then whatever the value you are getting, it should be used for further mathematical calculations. Otherwise, if you are not taking all the observations, then you will get the wrong average. Okay, then for further calculation, for further analysis, further calculation, okay, inferential statistical thing or whatever, then you will get the wrong results. So it should not happen like that. So it should be amenable for further mathematical calculation. So it should be accepted for the further calculation and for analysis and for interpretation. Okay. Yes, it is related to your research, analysis, or this thing. Fifth point is it should be least affected by the fluctuations of the samplings. Fluctuations of the sampling means, suppose you are calculating some, that means suppose there are 1,000 students in the college, and for sample you are getting, you are studying for it. There is also a formula how to sample size के लिए. Suppose उसका आ गया answer, so sample size is 200. आप समझ रहे हो ना? See, this is the population and this is the sample size. That means this is the total number of students, and you are you cannot reach all the 1,000 students. That means, okay. So that's why you are accepting the data, the responses from 200 students. Okay, and suppose ये fluctuate हो गया, ये suppose you have taken 100 or 150 or 175, whatever, but it should not affect to the result. Okay, so that's why it should be least affected by the fluctuations of sampling. Okay. Now again it should not means generalized statement हम कर सकते हैं. अगर population आपका अगर 2000 है, then also you should get it should reflect. Okay, it should not reflect much on the result. It is the thing, and it should not affect the extreme values like that. So this is about the characteristics of good statistical average. I will show you one example for mean, and one more thing I would like to tell you that about this. Should I erase this? Now when we say arithmetic mean, that is add the values of all terms and then divide sum by number of terms. Okay, so what are the the second thing is this first one, this is mean, arithmetic mean we are saying. Okay, and so tomorrow you just come with read about what are the merits and demerits of this arithmetic mean. Okay, arithmetic mean. So this is the question for tomorrow. That is merits of, find out the merits of mean and demerits of mean. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
I think it's a time.
Yes, ma'am. Time.
Yeah, yeah, time is up, no? I'm
Yes.
not able to see. Yeah, thank you. And what about the attendance? You are writing in? Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you for attending. I will.
Ma'am, recording stop.
Yes, yes.